Good morning, friends. Happy New Week. Yes, we're celebrating a brand new week. Um, wow, there's a lot of noise outside my window, and I don't know how that's gonna look. What are they doing out there? Uh, Anywho, I am um a little discouraged, but I'm gonna keep on going. You guys already know I sprained my ankle. I haven't been able to do any moving or walking or anything like that in like a week and some change. Okay, so I'm freaking discouraged, y'all. But I did hop on the scale and I did gain some weight. But am I gonna be mad about that? No, because your girl know what she did, right? I had celebrated with my mom and my husband, and then I mean, honestly, I wasn't getting any movement in like a week and a half. No walking, no, I mean, aside from the little stuff I did around the house, but like no real walking, no real like doing anything to actually burn any calories. So I'm gonna just go ahead and throw my weight up. But I'm not happy about it. I will say that. I think this noise is gonna be out here the whole time I'm vlogging. I think they're digging a hole in the ground next door. And that sucks. Um, yeah. So today, I just want to make myself feel a little better. I just put some poreless primer on my face by Elf, and it's a semi matte. I like a semi matte. I don't like nothing that's too like make my face look drying, but I don't like anything that's really glossy either. So yeah, I'm just gonna make myself feel better, and do my hair. I actually end up blowing my hair out. Let me push this back a little bit. I end up blowing out my hair at the top. It looks crazy, y'all. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, I got some shedding going on. Like, oof. But yeah, so I did what I did, right? I indulged, I had fun. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not even gonna be mad about that. Let me put some heat protector on. I got some thermal silk styler by Silk Elements. It's my go-to silkener. Um, so I think it's at 233. Is 233 bad? No. Why? Because I'm not 250 nothing. Okay, I've come a long way in just a month. So am I mad though? Because I mean, come on. Like, I don't want to take, I don't want to go backwards. And I feel like, that may or may not be what's happening right now. So today I'm going to take a break. I'm going to probably do a little juicing, maybe make a smoothie or something like that because listen, I don't want no food. I need my body to rest and digest what all I've taken in already. And so we're going to do that. I will say if I do get hungry, I have a lot of watermelon and fruit and things like that I can eat. So I'm just gonna try to just take it easy today, honey, and not eat no food. Because I will say I did a really good job on not emotional eating. But I don't even think yesterday it wasn't emotional eating. It was just eating just cuz, honey. I did have some sushi. That's not bad. Okay, that's healthy choices. But honey, after that sushi, them chicken fingers and fries. And then my husband wanted a buffalo chicken pizza. So I ate some buffalo chicken pizza. Listen, I'm human, y'all. Don't come for me. I'm human. And now y'all get to see the real struggles of a fat person. Oh goodness. It ain't like some of y'all don't know. I mean, y'all doing the challenge with me. So did I take a few steps back? Absolutely. I didn't expect to take a few steps back. I will say I thought I was invincible, honey. I was thinking I'm on track, no mistakes is being made. But of course that's not the case. So yeah. So we're starting off our week at 2:33. You know, let's get the cries out. Boo hoo. And we're just gonna do better. It could be worse, right? I could be starting my week back off at 250 some odd pounds, right? And I'm not. So that means, something's working somewhere. So the week that I took off to get my ankle together, and I'm not gonna lie, if my ankle wasn't broke, I wouldn't have even been home to be indulging, okay, with my husband. Because listen, I was indulging. But aside from last night, I already told you guys I had the cake, and then it was a little bit. And I had the steak sandwich with my mom, and then I had the PF Chang's and some pizza with my husband. Like, and I know some people probably watching this like, girl, you gotta enjoy life. You gotta eat a little something, work it out, burn the calories. But yeah, that's too much for one week. Like, let me get my shiz together, honey. That's too much. Get it together. So anywho, did I wake up and say, should I go Instacart? I did. Is that why I'm getting myself together? No. Although I do want to go Instacart. I just want to have something to do. So, not going to go Instacart, but I want to go slowly walk around the park if the weather will allow. I know I told my husband that's what I was going to do. He said, make sure you check the weather. I think it's supposed to start raining. So, we just going to see. I feel like, okay, I don't need to make a new plan. I got a good plan going, right? We doing OMAD, we doing all the things. Now, let's be honest. Did I keep up with my window? I did. Did I keep up with my window yesterday? I did not. In my defense, listen, I'm dealing with things. But y'all, I'm not dealing with nothing. I need to stop. I mean, anxiety, depression, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say it like that, but because I don't want to keep using that as my excuse, but yesterday it was just because I just missed some food. And now, could I have just had sushi in my window and been good? Yeah. Did I have to add on the buffalo chicken pizza a few hours after eating all that sushi? No, I didn't. So, this is my video diary today, y'all, because I just had some things I need to get out. There's some things I need to get out. And hopefully you guys are going to listen. So the question is, what are we going to do? I mean, I don't know. I guess just tomorrow is a new day. Like I said, today, I'm giving my body absolutely needs a break. It need a break. My body like, child, what is going on? We was doing good. What you putting me through? And I know that my body is not approved because my body has been showing out, honey. And I'm gonna just say TMI. I'm not even gonna do y'all like that. TMI. But some of the stuff my body like, yeah, I don't want this no more. And then I'm running right to the bathroom. My body like, what are we doing? We just did well 30 days. And then we went on the May challenge and we did great. And then once May 11th hit, what happened? Could I blame my mother and my husband? Y'all see my breakage? Ooh, that's perimenopause, honey. Let me push this to the side. Could I blame my mother and my husband? Yeah, I could blame them. Because first of all, I was celebrating them. I ain't have to do that. But at the same time, I do know that, yeah, I gotta be responsible for my actions, honey. I just do. And I can't be out here blaming people for the things I choose to put in my dang on mouth. But I ain't hanging with them no more. See, listen, they will say that they got some weight issues, but they don't. I'm the real fat one, okay? So, who really suffering? It's me. I'm putting myself through things. Right? I can't be acting like when in Rome. If everybody else eating it, I can too. I almost burnt myself. I can't be doing that. So, let me throw some polisher on. Yeah, I'm gonna move my car because I think they're digging a hole. And if something, maybe I won't move my car. Maybe I can get some money out of that if they do something to my car. No, it should be good. But the one thing that I'm actually, look at that polisher, y'all. Oh, shut up. Listen. When I tell y'all I love me some Silk Elements, baby. Listen, I'm old school, okay? And when I tell y'all I was a cosmetologist for 24 years, and the products that I know and love is the products that I know and love, I don't care what's trending out here. Okay? My products that I know and love, that's what I'm gonna keep using. I ain't about to keep switching up like a young girl with boyfriends. I ain't about to keep doing that. Okay, so we gonna leave that back. Leave this back for a little bit. Y'all. Ooh. Let's see what we gonna do to this face. So let me know how y'all been doing. What y'all been up to. I will say though, let me sip my coffee before I say this. Last night we had Gino and Joe's. It's that good New York pizza, baby. The slice be this big, be the size of my face. Did 2 slices come sliding in? Yeah. I mean, I need to stop. I had 2 slices, y'all. When I tell y'all the slices, y'all, I don't know if any of y'all in New York, but y'all know what New York thin crust pizza look like. Y'all know the slices. Y'all know it's this big. And I'm just like, did I only want to eat one? When I ate one, my stomach was tight. And that's how you know you ain't really been eating much. You know what I mean? My stomach was tight. Like, my body was like, I'm just putting this on for a base. My body was like, Girl, we don't have no room for this. You went 30 days without any food. And then you only started eating 1 meal a day. And you think we about to smash salmon and cream cheese sushi, California crab roll, and some crab rangoons. And then 2 hours later, eat 2 slices of buffalo chicken pizza. This is why I'm grateful to the Lord. Because could I have woken up this morning 250 pounds again? I could have, and I didn't. This was God saying, listen, get it together. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's what he was saying. So I gotta get it together. I gotta stop. Let's not put this one on first. So today, I want to go take a walk. I honestly just want to get out the house. I may go to the grocery store. I don't know. I need to do something. I know my mom needs something. She texted me. I haven't replied back to her yet, but I know she needs some things. So it's like, this is the NYX Pro Fix stick. I absolutely love this stick. It's in peach. I mix peach and like apricot-y type color for my dark circles. And it works really well. So. But we gonna get out the house today, y'all. That's what we gonna do. And see, this peach, I could just press this right on in, honey. I think I'm not even black or brown. I think I'm peach. Because it just fold right on there. And the one thing about pressing in your concealers and stuff, especially if you're doing it before the foundation, which I found just for me. I'm not a makeup artist, okay? So, take my word as my word for me. But the one thing I do know is that if I press it in with my finger, like my finger warms up the actual product that I'm putting on. Gives it more of like a silkening feel, makes it feel more like skin. I like it. And you ain't got to worry about it really like soaking into a sponge. You know what I mean? I don't pay money for these products for it to be soaked up into the sponge because, honey, I will wring that sponge out and reuse what's in there. I don't have time for that. But yeah. So I used the NYX, and then I got the e.l.f. and apricot, and I just kind of put a dot where the like where the eye is like the darkest. Yeah, where it's like the darkest. And then I have another little one that I use. I think this one is just actual peach. The other one is like a mauve-y type of peach. And I just set it right outside of it. Like, get rid of the darks. I said that like I was segregating them. Get rid of the darks. Yeah, so. Guys. Pray for me, y'all. What am I going to do? Like, ugh. My thing is, I was doing good. And the one thing I didn't want to do was, like, get those tastes back in my mouth. Like, like the fried or, like, the food, like the fast foody type taste. I didn't want to get those, like, back in my mouth. And now my palate has been reset again. Let me answer this phone. It's my husband. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, so my husband highly interrupted us. Anywho, I forgot what I was talking about. So these color concealers actually really hide the dark circles really well because it gets dark under there. This here is my L'Oreal True Match concealer that I use. And I do use brushes, but for my under eye, I don't. So sometimes when you buy the cheaper products, you gotta just create your own full coverage. Even though I do have a full coverage concealer, and I like to use it after I've like done my foundation and everything. And it's still by L'Oreal. It's the Infallible 24-hour full wear. I like that one. And it's a little bit more like my exact complexion, so I like to use it after the foundation. Yeah. I can't believe I just sat like that. Sat and ate. And sat and ate. Sick. So I'm using this Just a Tint, the Lip Bar Just a Tint Skin Tint Conditioner. And I don't know if you guys are my complexion or not. It's really good. This is Beige Bombshell, and I do consider myself to be a beige. Okay, I'm a beige. So we'll just throw a couple lines. I mean, it's really like moisturizer. It's nice lightweight coverage. And it works really well for me. So I like that. And for this, I do like to use my sponge that I've dampened here because it puts it on more, I want to make sure it's a nice sheer coverage. I don't want my makeup to be, how can I say it? Like look real makeup-y, you know, like Halloween-y, almost like wow, they got a stack on their face. I don't want that. I just wanted to kind of just blend some things out. You know, I still want to see my freckles. I still want to see, you know, some of my facial imperfections because it goes to show that I've lived, right? I'm 41. Nobody walking around 41 with not a spot on their face. Ain't nobody doing that. But as you can see, it gives you a nice, clear, satiny type of finish. Nice and sheer. Now, this is buildable. So, if you guys want to throw more than a few slivers on your skin, I'd say tread lightly with it. You know, do a couple lines, blend it in, and then see where you're at. Do a couple more lines, blend it in. But you could absolutely do that. What I did today, I took the little scissors that come in my little tweezers kit, and I clipped off my hairs here, and then I clipped off a few hair. Girl, I ain't been to get a wax for lip, chin, or eyebrows in, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. And I don't care either. Because I'm only doing that if I absolutely need to be somewhere. And as you can see, look at that. Nice light coverage. It looks good. It looks good. And so that's my moisturizer. And so I have a I have the NYX Buttermilk Bronzer, which is good. I like to put that on before I throw on another little, before I put on my actual foundation. And I like to just use this little tiny brush here. I honestly have no idea what it's for. Right? Okay. Yeah, just a line. Can you see the line? Yeah, we can see the line. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know what I feel like, to be honest. I just don't. I just don't. So I like to take a little dewy before we blend in that the bronzer situation here. And we just blend it right on in. I don't want to feel like, you know, like I shouldn't be. I think I need some more, actually. I don't want to feel like I shouldn't be, here we go. Like I shouldn't be, you know, upset, because I mean, if it's some goals that I want for myself, I absolutely, you know, I don't want to feel good about gaining weight. Right? If it's goals, it's goals. So, ask me why I reverse process my makeup. I don't know. It makes me feel more natural. It makes me feel more alive. So, I got that foundation brush. Let me see if I can find the other one. Now, if anybody asking why I didn't do an eyebrow, why I didn't do any of that yet, it's because I like to do all of that last. So this is my foundation brush here, Il Makiage. I'm the color 165. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. We flawless. I woke up like this. And see, that bronzer gonna peek through, baby. It gives me more of like a undertone, as opposed to like, I just took some bronzer and, you know, put it on top of my makeup. I don't want that. I don't want that. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. And as you can see, I still got a nice little bronzy highlight going on. Now, most people take bronzer and they put it here to kind of, you know, give their face a little contour. Yeah, not doing that. I don't care about this chin, baby. I'm human. I'm human. I'm not doing all that. And as you can see, nice light coverage. Now, Il Makiage is buildable. It's buildable. And honey, it builds. Okay, it gets deep. I've put it on full coverage before during those times where you just feel like, honey, I look like crap. But overall, I like the lip bar because it's a skin tint and another moisturizer on top of the moisturizer that I already have. So it really helps out for your foundation when you put it on. And as you can see, I got a nice little bronzy situation going on here and a bronzy situation going on up at the top with my bronzer being up underneath my foundation. I like it better like that. I just feel like it just kind of gives me like a clean, natural makeup-y type, no makeup-y look. I don't even know if that sits right with y'all, but yeah. So then at this point, I put some more dewy on because we need more dewy. We let that dry on up because dewy is good. And then this is where I go in with my 24-hour infallible. I mean, the expensive stuff. Now, I know a lot of people that do like, I mean, when I see people put concealer on, honey, it be right here. It be, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So this right here is where I go in with the tip of my blender, because what I do is when I want to put my foundation on, I dampen the bottom of my blender. The tip gets a little bit damp, but I don't actually submerge the tip in water like I do the bottom. So it's a little damp, but it's more like tacky. And I like it to be more so dry because when it's wet, it's soaking up more for some reason. I just feel like it, at least for me. So yeah. And as y'all can see, like I said, this is my actual skin tone here. And it blends really well. It blends really well. And then once I do that, I just hit the top of my eye there. And then up here, because listen, do I feel like concealer helps with the top of your lids? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not putting it up there. I'm just going to carry over the product that's already on my blender. And as you can see, I got a good amount of product on there. So, yeah. So, still bronzy here. And now I'm looking a little bit more neutral at the eye. And so let me grab my, I didn't even grab my, dang. Let me grab my palette. Okay. So I don't know how I started even just like talking makeup with y'all. And it's not talking makeup. I'm honestly just trying to like deter myself from thinking about the craziness that I put myself through. However, anywho, I'm using FMG Glimmer. This is the eyeshadow quad in Darling. Really, really good shadow there. I love it, and I'm a neutral person. Like I'm neutral. So these colors here is as simple as it's gonna get for me. And I'm literally just gonna use a little brown, and we're just gonna go across the top of the eye. And then I'll use it again. Now I'm gonna rub that in, guys. This is just me lining my lid here. And then I'm just gonna go in, press it in. Like I said, your finger works great. Very neutral situation here. And then I'm gonna take the pointier end, put a little on that, and we'll do a little bit at the end there. Because this is it. This is it for me. This is a I'm gonna go outside type situation. And that's just to give my lid just a little bit of maybe definition. I do not want like a bold color up there. And so, yeah, that's what we do, just to make it look like, a little something else. Now, most people curl their lashes. I don't. My lashes are fairly curly, so I'm not worried about that. This here is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. And I use the flat side to put the mascara on the eye. And then you see how that's the flat side there. Then I turn it to the back so I can pull it through the lash. Okay, so we pulled it through the lash, and now we're gonna go from the back to the side, and the side is gonna give you a good lift. And it'll help you pull out the wing on the side there. Now, I don't use this one for my bottom lashes because I have poked myself in the eye way too many times. Plus, this is my super expensive one. This is from Thrive Cosmetics, and this is their, it's like a flossy type mascara, kind of like the Telescopic Lift, except better. But I use this for my bottom lashes because the applicator is meant for a nice smooth finish. And so I can't be looking at y'all like this. Let me look in this mirror, because I don't want to poke myself in the eye. All right. So this is Thrive Cosmetics and Brynn, B-R-Y-N-N. I think maybe it's like a, maybe like an off type black. I'm not even sure. But as you can see, we already put a base on my lips, and I used TLM Cosmetics, which is my girl Tracy in Rochester. She has her own line, and this was her vintage matte that I put on my lips. That vintage. And so I just want to throw another gloss on top, and I'm trying to see what color gloss I'm gonna use. Like, I have all of her products, guys. Like, I got so many. Like, I live for her products. And honey, I'll be looking for that sale, baby, because she always got them. And I'll be the first one. So what's this? This is called 1993. 1993 Mineral Based Lip Shine. Let's go with this one. I wasn't born in 93, but I feel like this is going to look good on top of that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Now, I'm not one for lip liner all the time. Okay? I use lip liner here and there, but I don't need it. If I'm wearing darker colors, like if I was wearing something like this, like the orange, or maybe something like this, then I would do a liner, because I would want my liner to be darker and then for it to come down like a little bit lighter. But I'm good with just the gloss. Usually. So I'm gonna throw some earrings on. I got these really cute earrings. Scream Spring. It's more like a vintage silver with different birthstones in it. Really, really nice. Oh, I gotta do my eyebrows, so we can't forget about that. This ear split at the bottom long ago, so I got another hole put up here. But I did want to get it sewn together. I just haven't even. It's just like, who cares? I mean, they even. It don't matter. One at the bottom, one a little higher up. People don't even notice, honey. They don't notice. So let's see. We got some e.l.f. brow products. So I had to get a new pack of my translucent e.l.f. because I like to use it with my black because the translucent has a more tackier gel. So I use that one first and then put the black over it. I'm not one to draw my eyebrows on or make them like super square or anything like that. Like, I don't care. Okay, so this is the brow mascara here. This is the lash mascara. This is actually a primer. I don't use a primer for my eyelids. I did try using one once before, and it wasn't e.l.f. brand, but the brand, I want to say maybe it was Revlon, but I'm not even sure. It might have been Revlon. I'm not sure, but it made my like lashes a little crusty, like where if you rubbed them, you'd see like little like lint coming down. I don't know. It was weird. Either way, this here. This is the translucent gel. And then we'll put it back in, pull it back out. My brows are neither here nor there, okay? They're not. And I just want to press them down. Make sure there's no gel bubbles in there. We're gonna wait a hot sec. And then we'll put the black over it. And like I said, I don't care much for shaping my brows out. I just want them to look semi-full. I don't care about the shape. And I know that may seem crazy, but I don't. So I just like to take that, and then this is the plastic still on my. Well, I still had the plastic on my mirror, y'all. I'm like, why is it so blurry, girl? Get your light together. And I just like to take a little bit of that brown and go across the top and bring it down. Because then that way it doesn't, I don't know. I honestly don't know why I do that. It gives it a feeling that I need with just a little bit of the brown here right at the top, and you can't even really see it. So this was fun having a makeup day with you guys. Very fun. And so now we'll comb our hair down. And honestly, I'm all good. I mean, do I need to do like a little touch up on the side maybe eventually? Yeah, but I'm not worried about that, child. As long as it's nice and it ain't nappy or looking too rolled up, I'm cool. So Thank you guys for sitting with me. I don't know that I actually said anything meaningful during this whole thing, but thank you. Thank you guys. We're gonna put some powder. Your girl bigger, y'all. I'm bigger. Stop. Where's my big brush? Hold on. Just listen, I got a whole big huge thing of stuff. I did get some e.l.f. foundations, e.l.f. Soft Glam foundations that I haven't tried yet. And honestly, I think it's just because... There we go. It's down here. Because I love Il Makiage, and it's hard. It's hard to get rid of that. It's hard to be like, I'm gonna just try something else. I mean, is it cheaper? Absolutely. Absolutely. But, shoot. I love my, it's like if when you know. If something just match your skin and it's, you just know. I'm rambling. I need to get my life together. I'm gonna get dressed. And we're gonna head out. I gotta check my post office box. Why do I feel sad? Like, I need to stop, girl. It's only 4 or 5 pounds. Acting like you acting. Yeah, I said acting. That's the pressure, y'all. But listen, if you need a foundation and you haven't found a good one and you want to just spend a little change, I mean, Il Makiage is that girl. And they do match you up pretty well. I will say, depending upon if it's winter or summer, okay, you might get a different shade. Because the one thing I did that I messed up doing was doing my shade during the summer. Because during the summer, I'm a lot darker, a little bit more peanut butter tanned. And so it was like orangey. My undertone looked different, right? So what I advise you to do is, no matter if it's summer or spring or winter or fall, whatever, if you do the questionnaire, do it according to your winter skin tone, your actual real skin tone. Because then what you can do in the summer is still use that foundation and apply bronzers and, maybe some darker concealers or whatnot up underneath it or over it to kind of just make it blend. Because ain't nobody got time to be spending all that money on no concealer or no foundation that you can't use during the winter because it's too black for your skin, honey. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. I think I'm ready, y'all. I've showered, I've moisturized, I've somewhat flat ironed my hair halfway, and this is how it's gonna look. We've done a little bit of makeup to make ourselves feel pretty today. And we're gonna go out. I'm just gonna hit up some grocery stores, see what we can see and just be out. I want to tread lightly on this foot, and so doing that is gonna help. If I feel like I might get to the park and do a slow walk around, then we probably gonna do that too. And I'm gonna just walk really slow. Even if it takes me an hour to get around one time, which is crazy. But even if it do, I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna see. And plus I wanna get my car away from these maniacs that's digging a hole in the ground, because it's very close. So we want to do that as well. So I will see you guys shortly on our excursion, probably in the car, probably at a store. But it'll come quicker for you than it does for me. So see you in the next clip. Thank you for my listening to my rambling, and let's get out this house because I'm ready. Hey, so we have made it out, y'all. I am outside. It don't look like it's gonna rain. I don't know what my husband was talking about, but if so, it don't look like that's gonna happen anytime soon. So it looks like I got time to run to a couple stores and then come walk around. The park is actually really packed right now. So it looks like I got time to come walk around the park. Just do one lap, y'all. Don't be all in the comments like, girl, didn't we say sit down? But my ankle do feel like the swelling went down. It went down tremendously, actually. It really honestly don't even look swollen anymore. Just a tad, like literally a tad bit of tension, y'all. It's not hurting anything like it was at all. So I just want to walk around, take it slow, give it a little bit of range of motion. I'm not gonna be out there, you know, trying to get it. But yeah, I wanna walk. I miss it. So let me hit up the stores, and then I'll see you guys when we get on the trail at the park, and we'll see how that walk goes. So I'll see you guys soon. So I actually end up going into Target, as you can see, because I wanted to get some more ratio yogurts. I actually really like those, and because they have a high content of protein. So I got those, and then I got some of my favorite sausages, because I think I want to make another cabbage soup, and I'm going to put sausages inside of it this time. And I'm going to prep that for this week. And then we'll see what else. It may just be cabbage soup. I'll add sausages in it for some extra protein. We'll have the yogurts, and then just some fruit. We got a lot of fruit, so I think that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, so Target, stop, done. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven, grab my mom what she needs, and then we're gonna head to the park and we're gonna walk around. So that's where we're on our way to now. I'll see you guys when we're on the trail.
Waiting for connection.
Okay, so let me tell y'all, when I got in Target, it was a little lady, okay, on the little Target scooter or whatever. Now she's going forward, okay? The person that's going forward is supposed to be making sure they don't run over people. Child, lady was backing up out the aisle because she was trying to get her cart, you know, in the clothing aisle, but the lane was too tight, so she was backing up. Now, mind you, she did look behind her, and the lady hadn't quite gotten close yet, the lady with the cart. Child, as the lady backing up, the little old lady with the cart run her clean over. I mean, clean over. The back of her feet, okay? Whoosh. Like, I know she gonna have a little injury from that. And she said, the little old lady, she said, you need to watch out where you're, I can't believe this is crazy. Said you need to watch out where you're backing up at. And the lady was like, ma'am, you literally seen me backing out, and you just still choose to run my feet over? I was just like, and the lady was like, you heard what I said. I'm like, oh, these old ladies is bold out here. You just choose to voluntarily run somebody's feet over, and you mad at them. Child, I had to say that because that was crazy. And the back of those ladies' feet, she had on those little clog shoes with the feet out the back. Yeah, her soles, yeah, they gonna be toe up in the morning, okay? She ran her feet clean over. And then that little old lady kept going, honey. She like, I don't care. I don't care about your feet. Watch where you backing up at. If you see me coming, stop and wait. That was hilarious. All right, let me go in the 7-Eleven and stop rambling. Yeah. We are back at the park. I am so ecstatic right now. I'm just happy to be back. And to be honest, like, my foot feel pretty all right. It's a little tightness, but I'm gonna just walk around and enjoy the walk. I'm not even gonna like go hard. See how long it takes me to get around. But I don't feel like I need to walk that slow. I feel all right. So we gonna see. But I'll get back to y'all when I get to the end, and we'll see how my foot feels. I really want to go Instacart, but I digress. We'll see. We'll go slow. We'll start with this. All right. So it actually wasn't bad timing coming around. I'm going up the hill right now, and I'm at 34 minutes. I still got a few minutes, well, a few seconds. I don't know, probably a few minutes before I get to the top, but I'm actually doing pretty good. I thought maybe it was gonna take me about at least a good 45 or so, just because I still have like some stiffness and tension, but it don't hurt. It just feels stiff. Like it just needs to loosen up. And so now that I'm nearing the end, it feels really good actually. I feel like I was just doing some range of motion, something that, you know, I probably just needed. But yeah, aside from that, good, because I haven't gone fast at all. I mean, and I'm a little out of breath because I'm going uphill right now, but I mean, I'm not sweating, and I took it easy. So it's nice to see that it wasn't gonna really take me that long as I thought, to get around. But we'll go over the stats in the car. Let me catch my breath now. Going uphill is crazy. Yeah, I actually feel really good. I took it nice and slow. I mean, it took me longer than what I would normally take, but not by that long. Maybe about 7 or 8 minutes or so. Let's see. Yeah. So 0 vigorous or peak moments. I had 24 minutes that was moderate, considered moderate. My max heart rate was 142. I mean, that's good, I guess. That's probably coming uphill. 108 beats per minute was my my average. I did 38 minutes and 45 seconds, 1.69 miles. And I burned 294 calories, 4,067 steps. So, as you can see, I drug it out. I drug it out. And I feel good. I'm not really sweaty or nothing like that. I just, took my time and went around. So, yeah. That felt great. I'm going to head to the post office and then drop my mom off her things. And then I will chat with you guys once I get back home. And, yeah, we'll talk about what's to come for this week, getting back on track, and living my best life and losing these couple little pounds that I done gained, okay? So, yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so we have made it back home. I went to the post office, got all my mail. We got something from Amazon. Maybe hair stuff, because I told you guys I'm going to be doing hair part-time. I dug up my cosmetology license, got my little setup going on. And so, yeah. First hair client is on Friday, back in action. And a lot of my old clients was just like, yay, we're happy you're back. And so smooth sailing from there. So that's going to be fun. I picked up the apple and Gouda cheese chicken sausages. I picked up jalapeno and cheddar cheese chicken sausages. And then I got the ratio protein and strawberry. And then the ratio protein in vanilla. So we'll have something to snack on. So I like that cabbage soup. I'm not going to show you guys the prep because I already showed you guys how I make my cabbage soup in the first video that we did for the May challenge. So if you need to see that, go back and look for that. However, I like the cabbage soup because it's a go-to. It's something that I can make. I know it's going to be good for the week. And if I just want something to just grab and eat really quick, I can get the cabbage soup. This time I'm going to be chopping up my sausage pieces into the cabbage soup. That way we get a little bit of protein in the soup. And then, of course, still going to have other things. I just need, like, this soup. It's my go-to because when you just need something in a hurry that you can just scoop out, put in a bowl, and throw in the microwave, this is it. So aside from that, I was going to food prep, but my thing is, I think this week I'm going to mainly be eating fish. I got a lot of fish in my deep freezer. I got salmon, I got whiting, I got cod, I have tilapia, I have swai. So the thing with me is I don't food prep fish, baby. I'm not a leftover fish type person. So, yeah, if I want some fish, I'll just take it out. It's flash frozen, individually packaged. And I'll just take a pack or two out, let it thaw, and then just throw it either on my grill, or I can put it in my air fryer, or if I just want to pan sear it, I can do that. And then I got some salad stuff. We'll have some salads. We'll have the soup. Your girl just, listen, I had a week of fun, okay? Laziness and fun. Couldn't go nowhere and was eating. And we on autocorrect. Okay, we on autocorrect right now. I got a package from Amazon. I want to open it because I'm not quite sure what's in it, to be honest. Let me see. And this looked like it was just packaged, like somebody opened it and then retaped it. Yeah. Okay. Whatever's in here, all the stuff is in it. Okay, yeah. So this is this is a product that I ordered. Now this is my husband's. He ordered Olive Gold Skincare Live Super Oxygen Oil. Who knows? But I did get some Silicone Mix. I live and breathe by this conditioner, okay? I did get some Silicone Mix Moroccan argan oil. It's good for all hair types, but specifically for natural hair types. And when I tell you, if you have that type, either a thicker type B or type C hair, then and you need that push to detangle, you can literally do a pre-poo with that. And if you don't know what a pre-poo is, it really is just spraying your hair down a little bit with some water, taking that conditioner, lathering it and massaging it through your hair, then parting your hair into parts and detangling it. And when I tell you, it's gonna, first of all, it's gonna detangle quick. But then once you get to shampooing, it's gonna make your shampoo easier. It's gonna make your after work easier if you're just defining, okay? And if you're not defining, you actually blow drying, your blow dry gonna be perfecto, okay? Trust. If you don't trust nobody, trust me. And then, of course, I got the Silicone Mix shampoo in a gallon. Normally, I just get the little one, for me. And that's only when needed. That's in between chemical treatments. So, like, if my Hair is just, really, I have really natural root, whatever. My hair is just hard to detangle for some reason, then, I'll use that shampoo. Otherwise, I'm using Silk Element shampoo. That's what I live by. What else we got in here? My husband has a 4-in-1 water tester. Interesting, the things he buys. But yeah, he probably just wants to, I guess, test our water for toxins. I mean, we do get that whole reverse osmosis water from Whole Foods. So maybe he want to test it and make sure it's really reversing and osmoting. Other than that, that's all I got. That's all I got from Target. Again, I'm not going to show you guys me making my soup, but I am going to prep my soup. So I'll probably just show you the end result, let you guys know what I eat for today. It is actually 1:54, so my eating window is opening up at 2, which is really good. So I got 6 minutes. So I'm going to go get my clothes out the dryer that's been in there since yesterday. And then we'll figure out what we're going to eat because our eating window is opening up. And other than that, I'll probably come back with you guys and have a chat a little later in the day to let you guys know what's up, what's been happening. But aside from that, it was a good walk. It was a good time out. I felt so good to just be out the house, honey. And I can actually walk around the store without like noticeably limping. Okay, it was a breeze. Today was a breeze, a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm happy, and I did not go Instacart. So you guys should be happy too. But I'll talk to you guys later. Hey. So I am at home in the process of cleaning makeup brushes. These are from Tracy M Cosmetics. Again, that's my girl Tracy from Rochester. I got a bunch of brushes that need to be cleaned. So I'm going to be doing that. I have not eaten yet. So it is 5:15. I need to find something to eat. I haven't even prepped my soup because I've been organizing some things, organizing all of my makeup, cleaning out my bathroom drawers, and the day just got away from me. I'm not gonna lie. I've literally just been trying to stay busy. So the fact that I haven't eaten is really good. I haven't prepped my cabbage soup. I may just prep my cabbage soup tomorrow. Because if I prep it tonight, I know I'm not going to eat it tonight. I'm not going to eat it. My window closes in literally 45 minutes. So what I may do is just have a chicken sausage, maybe a ratio protein, yogurt, and then some fruit. Or I honestly don't even have a taste for the chicken sausage. I honestly feel like in my mind, I've gained weight. And so now my body's like, we don't want to eat anything today. And that's so sad. But I probably will eat something. I probably will eat something. Um, or if nothing else, just juice or make a smoothie. I really don't know. I do know I want to eat my ratio protein. So if nothing else, I'll have that. Maybe a fruit. Maybe I'll make a fruit bowl. I have a lot of fruit. Maybe have some watermelon. I have not eaten. I haven't prepped food. I guess my body is just over it. Like, girl, we did the most. Not today. Not today. So, whatever I end up eating, I'll throw it in a clip. At this point, that's it. That's it. I'm about to chill. So I'm about to start washing out brushes and finish organizing my makeup. I have a bunch of makeup over there that I'm organizing. And that's probably going to be it for today. If I do come back, it'll be just to show you guys what I eat. But if you stuck in this long, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you listening to me ramble throughout the day, honey. I do feel sad about the weight that I've gained, but at the same time, got to remember it's a very small amount of weight. And it's not insignificant, but it's a small amount. And it's something I can get right back on track to lose. So, I mean, we're not in no rush, okay? We're trying to make this a lifestyle. And today has been going really well. I haven't eaten anything. and I've just been keeping my brain busy. So that's what I'm doing. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing, okay? Or at least like and share if you can. Please like this video. Please like this video, if nothing else. I mean, if you don't like it, then of course you're not gonna like it. But if you like it, then hit like for me, okay? Um, but that's it. That's it. Guys, girls, gents, ladies, others. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in. Got watermelon, trail mix bar, and a protein yogurt.